Department of Collegiate and Technical Education, 18 CV 62, Module 2, Lecture 4, Applied Geotechnical Engineering, 6th semester, Subject Code 18 CV 62. So, in this lecture, the subject is uniformly loaded on rectangular area. The more common shape of a loaded area in foundation engineering practice is a rectangular, especially in case of buildings. The common shape of foundation is square, rectangular, as shown in the figure. So next, vertical stresses under corner of a uniformly loaded rectangular area. So vertical stresses under a corner of a rectangular area with a uniformly distributed load of intensity Q can be obtained from Boussinesq equation. So using the Boussinesq equation is the basic equation to derive the vertical stresses under a corner of a uniformly loaded rectangular area. Using this Boussinesq equation, you can derive the expression delta sigma z. After this, you can simplify and integrate this equation. You get sigma z is equal to q sigma z is equal to 3q z cube divided by 2 pi integrate 0 to L integrate 0 to b cubed into dx dy divided by x square plus y square plus z square to the power of 5 by 2. After double integration, integrate this equation, finally simplify in terms of m and n. So m means b by z and n is equal to L by z. After simplify this double integration and convert it into in terms of m and n, you get sigma z is equal to q by 4 pi into 2mn root of m square plus n square plus n divided by m square plus n square plus 1 plus mn square into m square plus n square plus 2 divided by m square plus n square plus 1 plus tan inverse of 2mn root of m square plus n square plus 1 divided by m square plus n square plus 1 minus m square n square. So simply after that you can simplify in terms of in and qn. So sigma z is equal to in into qn. So in means is the numerous influence coefficient. So this is the equation for calculating the sigma z at different depth under the stress under the cornerly uniformly loaded rectangular area. So next, vertical stresses at any point under a rectangular area. So the equation as developed above can also be used for finding the vertical stresses at a point which is not loaded below the corner of loaded area. The rectangular area is subdivided into rectangle such that each rectangle has a corner at a point where the vertical stresses is determined using principle of superposition. The following cases can occur. The point anywhere below the rectangular area. So in this case, as shown in the figure, the part 1, 2, 3, 4, as shown in the figure. Figure shows the location of point P below the rectangular area ABCD. The given rectangle is subdivided into 4 small rectangles as shown in the figure, each having one corner at P. Vertical stresses at P due to given rectangular load is equal to that from the 4 small rectangles. Sigma z is equal to Q into In1 plus In2 plus In3 plus In4, where In1, In2, In3 and In4 are numerous influence factor for the 4 rectangle marked 1, 2, 3, 4. For the special case, when the point P is at a center of a rectangle ABCD, all the 4 small rectangles are equal and the above equation become, the figure is as shown in the figure. It is summarized to sigma z is equal to 4 into In into Q, where In is the influence factor for small rectangle. So next, point outside the loaded rectangular area. The figure shows a point P outside the loaded area ABCD. In this case, a large rectangle AEF is drawn with its one corner at P. Now rectangle ABCD is equal to rectangle AEPF minus rectangle BEPH minus rectangle DGPF plus rectangle CGPH. The last rectangle CGPH is given plus sign because this area has been deducted twice, once in rectangle BEPH and once in DGPF. The stress at P due to load on rectangle ABCD is given by sigma z is equal to Q In1 minus In2 minus In3 plus In4, where In1, In2, In3 and In4 are the influence coefficient for the rectangle AEPF, BEPH, DGPF, PF, CGPH respectively. So next case, the point below the edge of the loaded rectangular area. So in this case, if the point P is below the edge of the loaded area ABCD, the given rectangle is divided into 2 small rectangle APED and PBCE sigma z is equal to, so derive the equation for this case according to the Bosni's equation. Q sigma z is equal to q into in1 plus in2 you get. So where in1 and in2 are the influence coefficient for rectangle 1 and 2.